Alright, cool. Let's see if the video looks. This our first live in the TMT. That's pretty exciting. What you think, Robo?
That's dope. You drink anything? Or you doing this sober?
I'm doing this sober as fuck, mostly because I don't got liquor in the house. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
good. That's good.
but we live. What's going on, team? It's your boy El Cifer here with my
See,
partner in crime, Robo, rocking a amazing Black Lives Matter shirt. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. If you don't like that shit, get the
Black
fuck.
Panther, Bishop.
I know, right? Oh snap! I didn't even notice that. Hell yeah!
Yeah, that's dope, right?
All the melanated characters on the X-Men. You know, I still find it weird that Storm and Forge had a whole relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that was, yeah. I mean, then my boy T'Challa came through. Was like, nah, b.
And then that shit didn't even last.
Yeah, cause hey, that was some gangster shit. He was like, would that be considered fuckboy behavior? How T'Challa basically said like, you know what, we ain't married no more. You know what I'm saying? Like he just annulled the shit. Like, yeah, I'm the Supreme Court Justice.
I mean, when you're the king of the country who made you married, then I guess you can do that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, like you ordain your own marriage and you can divorce yourself. That's some gangster shit, bro. But yeah, bro, how you doing, mother?
Yeah, good, man. Like, I actually went to work today, which was weird.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Yeah, so during that whole COVID thing, like since March to now, I probably worked a couple days a week.
Oh shit.
And some of those weeks didn't go to work at all. Um, and one thing I gotta say is, I gotta admit, like no exaggeration, I'm lucky to have the job that I have because I know a lot of people out there struggling and got laid off and all that. So I don't want to rub it in anybody's face, but I'm definitely lucky on where I'm at now.
Okay. I'm lucky as fuck where I'm at now too. Look at that shit. Blessings all around. Now here's the thing that you always felt lucky while being in the, because for those who don't know, my man Robo Strange is a master sergeant in the United States Air Force. Hey, first of all, I didn't make the ranks; they did. You know what I'm saying? How long you been in the military for?
21 years.
21 years, bro. How old are you? Don't answer that question. I know the answer. He just
60 something. What year is it?
No. But anyways, man. So we decided to go live because mostly because we don't put enough content or even like justify a whole channel. So we like, you know what? Let's just tell all the craft secrets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're breaking open the playbook today.
You know what I mean?
So I know that originally we were gonna start doing videos, and man, we still might if we feel like it. We're gonna do videos on Black and Latino culture, Latinx culture stuff. But yeah, I think this one's better because we get to interact like this, and hopefully people start coming into the chat. And we can actually get to interact. Matter of fact, let me open it up over here.
Yeah, we got Fallen Angel with the Joe.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? And then we got we got the 3 viewers right now. But here's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? For now, this is a new segment that we're starting called TMT After Dark. Why After Dark? Because to be honest, it's only like 6 in the afternoon for Robo. It is midnight for me. You know what I'm saying? But
that's gonna change shortly. I'm gonna be in Georgia here shortly, but I'm in
oh
Hawaii now.
damn, you beat me to it. I was about to say like, yo, that's an old man joke though. It's really dark for him right now. You know what I mean? He already had his supper at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my gain up a little bit. Marlene's telling me that she cannot hear me very well.
Well, let me.
So on the OBS on mine, just put mine up a little bit.
Oh yes, sir. Right away, sir. I apologize for my. How about now?
Right.
How's it now?
Right.
That's the
I
wife.
don't know. Yeah.
Go tell her. Yeah, like, hey, can you hear me? Because apparently, I don't think she just likes my voice. I think she's like, I just want to hear my babe. He's clearly the star of the show. You know what I mean?
Let me know when we're the same volume.
I think.
Hey, chat. The couple people in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, let us know
how you're hearing us, all that.
Yeah, please do us the favor. I need to save these settings though because that shit. Man, when you stream in multiple platforms and all of them have multiple volume requirements, you would think I would be proactive and create like a little cheat sheet and have this shit, you know what I mean? But anyways, so real quick, last night during my stream on Twitch, by the way, shameless plug, it's full of shame. We got into a conversation. Oh, it's good now. Thank you, Mrs. Robles. Even though it says Urban.
Damn, we're showing all kinds of government
Well, how you know that's your that one is your wife?
You just told him.
Well, okay. You know what? Fair is fair.
Any other personal information? Any my mother's maiden name, my social, any of that stuff?
Actually, now that you mention it, can I get your high school mascot and your favorite hobby?
Yeah, right. What's the name of make and model of your first car?
Bro, I shit you not, bro. I forgot which stand-up comedian was saying like, yo, you know what's crazy that how shitty they treat the mother's maiden name. Like even banks be like, what kind of useless information we can add as a as a security question, and half the dudes don't even know their mom's maiden name. They gotta call her, hey mom, what was the name before you married dad? Yeah.
Now you're telling on yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. First of all, yeah, actually that's 100% true. Now, real quick though, so last night on the stream we started talking about all types of things. One thing that stuck out, right, is dating. And one thing was that the huge contrast were between the worst day for a guy, for a man,
Yeah.
is basically him being embarrassed or something like embarrassing happened to him. But for a woman, it's like, yeah, I fear, like most like the women in my chat were like, yeah, I kind of fear for my life in this particular one. I was like, god damn, right? So then we felt compelled to tell all the fuckboy secrets. You know what I mean? Like, okay, ladies, for example, if he says he's not ready for a relationship, the with you is silent, like the G in lasagna or the K in knife. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's right. So when that happened, right, me and Robo was like the light bulb, and we're like, yo, Robo, let's just expose our old selves, or the young selves, the fuckboys of our past.
That's right.
So go ahead, talk to us.
So what's funny is that the wife doesn't really watch my stuff. I have another YouTube channel that me and two friends run together called I Freaking Love Comics.
Mm-hmm.
I never see in the chat. We put some other videos out there. Never really see like, oh yeah, I saw a little bit of it. I got busy. Hey, what's your video gonna be about today? Oh, just my past,
No.
like being a fuck boy. We're gonna kind of like put the secrets out there. Oh, boop.
Boop. Babe, I'm
Go
here.
on.
Babe,
Continue. I'm watching.
Babe, I'm here to support you. You know I support all your dreams. Yo, that you know what's crazy though.
She says, "Oh, I watch sometimes." Yeah, but you watch every minute of this one.
Oh man, she's gonna have no verbatim. My girl be doing that sometimes. You know what I mean? She'd be like if I'm like interviewing or if I'm playing with like other females, I'll be like, oh, I'm doing this with XYZ, and then she goes like, okay, cool. But she wouldn't pop up in the comments in the chat section. However, she be quoting like, oh my god, she thought you were so funny, right? I'm like, fuck. I was like, well, sometimes you gotta make jokes and stuff like, oh, you were just such a comedian today. Oh my god.
You're just a funny individual.
Oh my goodness. I have never heard that joke. What was that joke you said about? I'm like, but you don't play video games. It's like, not say it again. I like Vegeta.
I'm gonna throw this link out to Blur. See what Blur comes in there.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Do a shameless plug out here.
So, our plugs are so full of shame that I don't feel no shame no more.
You know what I like about our plugs though is that like we're like straight up about it. We're like, hey, do you mind if we just ask people to come to our deal? I hope he's fine.
Bro. You sound like T-Pain right now, bro. Right now, like you're out of tone. No, you were like frozen, like, and then you sound like T-Pain with the auto tone.
I think that's remember we've been through this. Everyone else sees something normal. It's on your side.
Oh, okay, let's just blame it on my side. Okay, no big deal. Hey, chat, let me know if I'm tripping.
Chat, let me know who's right.
All right, cool.
That's just coming smooth as I got that good internet.
Oh, you got that good. Oh shit, he's like, yo, what a flex, bro. Anyways,
no, but I got a particular co-host. I hope he's in the chat, but he'll go into a comment on our own stuff, saying like, "Wow, this was a great show!" Like, what? I can't believe you guys got him. Like, bro, they all know you're on the show. Why are you pretending to be a fan?
Like, you're legit. Like, you're there, bro. So hold up. What is YouTube? YouTube's on about? It's like, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such video experience buffering. Like, what does that even mean? Like, they're not receiving. I feel like YouTube is trying to play me right now. It's like, like, hey man, I know you want to go deeper, but you don't have enough video to do that. It says the stream is it's healthy. I don't know, man. May
On mine, you're good, man.
Okay, then it's just you two tripping. Anyways, man.
Yeah.
Pretend that the wife is not here. You know what? Nah, don't even do that. You're allowed to have
No,
a pass. You know what I'm saying?
no, she
So
knows.
yeah,
She knows.
yeah.
Let's do this. I'm gonna throw this inside Blur Without Fears deal.
Giggity,
Um,
giggity.
go ahead and talk about what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing on besides before we get into it? We are gonna do it. We're gonna open up the playbook. We're gonna. It's a stupid term anyway, but I'm gonna use it because I don't even give a shit about it. But we're gonna break some man code here. We're gonna break some man rules. And bro, here's the deal. We're gonna tell you uh, some of our behavior, so you can kind of like see. You can assess for yourself. Is that fuckboy behavior? But before I continue, let me tell you,
Apparently, I'm dropping frames.
we're uh, we're straight dudes,
He means
and we're
heterosexual.
dudes. But so that's the context that we're gonna talk about this in.
Yo, drop it on the Haven as well too, since you're on it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't open up the Discord because obviously we're chatting through Discord.
Is the program, is the stream program saying you're jumping frames? Or
Well,
somebody
no,
telling you that?
Fallen Angel just said I was dropping frames, but right now I'm showing the stream is healthy. Before I had an error,
Yeah,
but
I got it playing in front of me. I think it looks straight.
All right, cool. I mean, you do have that good internet. You know what I'm saying?
I got that good.
He got that. He got that Gucci of internets, b.
Yeah.
Now,
Also, if you're watching and you got questions or you got comments real time, let's talk. Let's talk about them.
You know what I'm saying?
If
Like,
you disagree with us, let us know.
by all means, please
Maybe
do.
it wasn't fuckboy behavior.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know, man. Like, maybe all those people that tell me it was were wrong, and I was right all the time.
So here's something for you.
Go ahead.
What do you consider fuckboy behavior?
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I consider fuckboy behavior to when you're lying to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? For example, like if you're telling a person of interest that you're promising something that you're not willing to give them. For example, if you're like, yeah, baby, yeah, of course, yeah, nah, hell yeah, let's let's be in a relationship, let's try it out. You know what I'm saying? But let's just take it slow. You know what I mean? I want to take it serious, and you have no intentions of fulfilling none of that. Then by all means. Yep. That's a fuckboy behavior. However, and I'm gonna quote a really wise man that told me this: being sexually active does not make you a fuckboy.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? God, there's two. Nah. I mean, there's like a little misconception there. People was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're over here hoeing. I'm like, well, you're allowed to have a hoe phase. That's okay, as long as one, you're not hurting nobody, everything's consensual, and three, you are not lying. As long as you're keeping it 100, which that's where the fuckboy behavior happens. You know what I'm saying? Because some cats, they go out, they hide their rings. Some cats, they go out, you know what I mean? We ain't talking, but they living together. You know what I mean? Some cats, we about to get a divorce, but the process is a little slow. And then they're like, oh, we just together because of the kids, which that one kind of irks me because we're like, yo, you're gonna bring Junior into the mix. You haven't seen that,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day,
yeah,
you could call it whatever you want. You know when you're doing fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know exactly when you're out here doing some ain't shit behavior. As one of my friends would put it.
I said on that last stream, like, sometimes I hear people talk about fuckboy, and we might have done it a couple times ourselves. Where we got to catch ourselves in the toxicity, but it's like. Sometimes you hear people talk about fuckboys like it's like a kind of like a humble brag, right? You're kind of reliving your youth, and you're like, oh yeah, one time. But then when you really like listen to the story, this is what I consider fuckboy behavior. It's like you said, if you're being dirty and everybody knows when they're doing it, to get really, if we're talking about fuckboy behavior, to get
the cheeks,
sex. Yeah. Oh yeah. To clap cheeks, and not on Call of Duty either.
Or as we found out last night, Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Then you're a fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? So some people do this thing, right? So we'll go right into it. Some people do this thing where they go, "Hey, listen, I don't want a relationship. All right. So are you cool with a relationship? Are you cool with just sex? So far, So good. So far, so good.
So
Like,
cool.
all right. And then she, women like sex too, or the partner likes sex too, whatever. But here's where you turn into a fuckboy. You know she's catching feelings.
Or
You
he.
see it.
By the way, women can be fuckboy
Them.
too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Just
Hey,
throwing it out
look.
there.
Here's the deal. Just to make it easy for me, for language, I assume everything I say is inclusive. I'm just talking from my perspective.
We're generalizing. First,
Yeah, we're generalizing, but we know it goes both ways because I know plenty of fuck girls. It's just not a phrase because it is what it
well,
is. But
because we kind of made it our own. And you're like, you know what? This is our thing. Like, let's just
yeah, not only that, it's like, well, there's like 1,000 years of fuckboy behavior, and, so all of a sudden, the past 20 years, women are allowed to be, or the past, well, let's call it the past 100 years, maybe.
Not
we're
even
allowed to be fuck girls,
Yeah,
maybe, even.
not even, bro. Like that's what I'm saying though. Like I always say this, man. Like for all the dudes that got mad at WAP, right? I'll be like, bro, I grew up listening to Get Low. Ain't not one person give a fuck about the kids. All of a sudden, like, you gotta think about the children. What kind of example we're setting? The man, fuck your kids. This song goes hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And but anyways, go ahead.
But they haven't always been allowed to do that. See, Blur to the South says some of us are sneaky. LOL. But she's right. But when I talk about like why we're talking about fuckboy behavior, why we talk about, we did a video on toxic masculinity that YouTube's bitch ass took down,
Bro,
because Prince Royce's fucking people's bitch ass wanted to hit us with a copyright infraction, and we got a strike for it. Fuck them.
Well, no. Well, Marlene, here's the thing. I don't like using the term hoe. Not because of I have anything against this, because the term hoe is so subjective, right? You know what I mean? Like the whole criteria varies from person to person, right? So if I say this person is being a hoe to another person, it's like, and I don't feel this way. I'm just gonna use an example, right? Like if I say like Robo slept with 5 dudes, right? And then I'm like, damn, Robo's a hoe. Then somebody goes like, well, 5 dudes ain't shit. Maybe he like if it would have been 10, then another person would be like 10. Yo, 2 is a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Then
that's right.
The whole criteria, you know what I'm saying? It's subjective, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really fuck with that term. Now, fuckboy is a mentality, it's a behavior, it's a pattern. You know what I mean? With that being said,
it's being a piece of shit. That's what it is. Like, to me, a hoe, like if we're gonna use hoe, it just means you fuck a lot, which I think is stupid because hoe is still derogative. What we can go is we can go a step further and say there's nothing wrong with being a hoe. You know what I mean? But if you're not out there lying to get it, if you're not out there like manipulating people and doing psychologically abusive behavior to get what you want, then being a hoe is one thing, but being a fuckboy, that's when you're playing with people's heads. That's when you're lying to get what you want. Right? So let me finish what I was saying before. When you have the person who says, oh, maybe I already finished. I don't know. I'm 3 shots in. So check this out. Here's the deal: is if you got somebody who says, the other partner says, "Hey, I don't
want a relationship." Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, blah blah blah. I don't want a relationship. This and that, but they catch your feelings, and then it's like, I don't know. I told her I didn't want a relationship, but I'm like, but you saw.
But yeah,
you know what I mean? You could have walked away from that.
But at that point, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. At that point, like, I'm gonna use myself for example, right? It's something I used to pride myself. I was very honest. I'll be like, yo, look, if you catch feelings, let me know. We can stop this, or you know what I mean. Even if I do, you know what I mean. Like, and you tell me, and I get curved, no big deal. You know what I mean. But if you wanted something casual, by all means, I'm cool. When the person started acting on me like, yo, even if I suspect that you always just ask the question like, yo, low key, you catching feelings? They'd be like, oh no, hell no. I'll be like, oh, first of all, a little offensive, but okay. And then we go on. But if that was the case, and here's the thing: before y'all thinking like, oh my God, Cypher's so selfless, it was not selfless. It was actually kind of selfish because I'd rather end it than deal with the drama of a situationship, which by the way is a term I learned back in 2015 because I was apparently caught in a few situationships. You know what I mean? I prefer being like, because there's nothing worse than getting called out for somebody, in my opinion, like that you're not in a relationship with, and then they think you are because of a lack of communication, whether I was fuckboying or not, and then all of a sudden, like, you're getting called out, and then because you become an asshole automatically, because the first thing out of your mouth will be, I don't owe you not one explanation. I'm like, well, bro, I mean, you've been smashing, so you know what I mean, at least, you know, give her a synopsis of how you guys got from point A to point B. Now, with that being said, though, remember, everything, as long as you being honest with you and yourself, because sometimes dudes, let's face it, we trying to do this whole shit where, like we're in a relationship but I'm single type mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like everything relationship's casual. All of a sudden, dudes started losing their shit when old girls like, well, shit, I'm gonna go see my man's over here,
Right.
and you'll be like, whoa, so this don't mean nothing, and you'll be like,
That's right.
I'm like, bro, really, my dude?
Yeah, and then that's when they get hurt and they start calling them a hoe.
Yeah. All of a sudden,
So that's really the key right there. Is I've seen both. Okay, so I've had friends who legit, no shit, really meant we're good. You do you, I'll do me, and they can call each other up, and they can come through when they want to. And if he bumped into her at a club with somebody else, he'd be like, I've been in that situation myself before, where it's been like you meet them, they're with their dude or whoever they're dating, or whatever,
talking to whatever,
and then it's kind of like, awkward. Hey, how you doing?
No, I used to get hyped. Like, I see you, homie.
Yeah.
Ah.
But sometimes it's the dude catches feelings and they want to like put on, and this is where you transition to fuckboy.
Mm-hmm.
This is the key.
This is where you start doing some fuckboy shit.
Then you want to sit there and pull manipulating behavior, which is this: hey, I want an open deal. I'm not ready for a relationship. I want to do me, you do you. But then, when they see that the partner that they're talking to is not is executing that contract,
they're doing that. They're doing.
They enter a manipulative behavior where they want to be mad and they want to change how the other person feels. They want to distance themselves. They want to be short on the deal. And so, what does that do? That lets the other person know, oh, well, maybe this individual is more serious than I thought. Mm-hmm. And if I want to keep him around, I gotta be a little bit more exclusive. Does that mean that the dude is gonna cut off all his Tinders and
no, of course not.
No,
of course not. He's at that point he's just trying to get the cookie and keep the jar. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's right. Now you're a fuckboy. Now you're a piece of shit.
Now of course, you know what I'm saying. But by the way, real quick, since we're talking about this, and I'm gonna say this right. This is probably one of the things that those guy codes that we said we might break. Ladies, hear me out. Let's say you're dating a great guy. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? It's 2020. It's the digital era. You're posting your dude, on social media. Life is going great. And then that the one ex that took you 64, I'm done to really be done, text you out of nowhere. It's been a minute. And he goes like, hey, stranger. Hey, bedhead. Or worse yet, hey, you up? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Do not reply to that text. It is a trap. He don't want you. He just mad that somebody else has you. After dark, so no maid outfit. Hey, I was promised $100 to rock a French maid outfit. I have not seen the $100. So you know what I mean.
Hey, the melanated timeline. I think so. Check this out. Go to www.onlyfans.com/the melanated timeline. We got a different stream. It's the after dark.
That's like
you might see a maid outfit.
Hey, I'm just saying though. Like, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Subscription starting at $5. You know what I mean? Robo got to move. You know what I mean? So he got a grandbaby. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Hustle. Hey, it's a hustle. And fun fact, it's not a fuckboy behavior.
No.
Yeah. Oh, really? She goes, damn. It went from like maid outfit to yikes, bro. That shit hurt all my feelings, yo.
You know what's funny? As I saw it quick, because I just like looked down real quick, just looked down like that, and I saw yes. I was like, yeah, okay.
Ego's
a little uncomfortable, but that's fine. I gotta learn to be more open.
but then he got. You know what? I figured it was Jen, just because.
Oh, Jen. She said this is Jen, by the way.
Yeah, I figured it was Genesis because like the minute it got a little too real, he was like, "Ooh, I may have bit off way more than I can chew." You know, I was like, hey, I'm just saying, thick boy squad, thick and thickers out here with my boy Thicky Puerto Rican. You know what I mean?
Thick boy with an I.
Yo,
that's how the kids spell it.
Yeah, exactly. We cool. We hip. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So Jen, so real quick, so we just basically.
That sounds slowly.
I know, right? So we're talking about fuckboy behaviors that people may have done, or they claimed that they had no idea what they were doing. So I was talking. What I was saying is, usually a lot of times, man, and you know what? I hate to admit this, but I was guilty of this one. You know what I'm saying? Seeing a particular conquest and a shorty I used to hook up with. You know what I mean? Post up her new dude looking happy as hell, and I'd be like, "Hey, how you been? It's been a minute, stranger." It's like, "What do you want, Cypher?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm just trying to say what's up. We can't be friends. I mean, I know you got a new dude, but yo, come on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be your homie. Just stop by. You know what I'm saying? I got the Netflix. You know what I'm saying? back in the day, Netflix and shit was cool. Before it became a meme and shit. But you know what I'm saying? That was, and
I just called it watching TV. I wouldn't just come over, put on a movie or something.
You had cable?
Yeah, we did put on a movie like now it's Netflix and shit.
Yo, you had a whole stack of DVDs.
Yeah, I had the big book with the sleeves. And,
word.
But they're all bootlegs.
I know, right?
CD list.
that you got from the barbershops.
Yeah.
Yo, you trying to see Barbershop 2? We got New Jack City in HD.
You don't have case sleeves? Oh, they don't. They come in these little plastic sleeves.
I ain't gonna lie though. That was the flex when you were in your car, right? And you pull out that case of CDs. Like, yo, what channel listen to? I got that
book.
Bro, I got that new G unit.
What about the visor? You were smooth when you had your favorite. And then you're gonna get judged about which ones were in your visor because those are the ones you listen to.
This are the quick releases. The quick, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, hey, yo, how you feel about Candy Shop? I got you. I think it's, you know what I mean? Mind you. Yeah. She said, Blurred Up the South said I miss those. No, you don't. No, you don't. It does not be the comfort of Spotify searching whatever song the hell you want.
Especially when Siri's sitting there hey Siri, play Nickelback.
Like, damn, excuse you. Damn, well, this is how we're gonna stop. This is how we're gonna stop growing. It's like, oh my God, the melanated time they be listening to Nickelback. Now, Ro, let me ask you something. Now, I think something that the chat may want to know. What would you consider the most fuckboy behavior that you have done or witnessed? It doesn't have to be you. It has to be your cousin, Hobo. What was the
Hobo Fame?
Hobo Fame, bro. I don't like Spotify or Sirius. Don't judge me.
Man, dude.
I'm not judging.
That's how I push this out to him. We're telling on ourselves. We're opening the playbook. Man, that's uncomfortable. Let's see.
Well, you can skip you can skip. You know what I mean? But if the chat asks you, then you gotta answer.
Yeah, for sure. So I think the most fuckboy behavior that I've done was you start off saying that I don't want anything serious, right? And you tell them your situation, and then they sympathize with you because if I just caught you at a different time, maybe, but
it's just not the right time for me, you know.
Then here's what you do. You start to act like you're catching feelings, so that then they feel like they're about to be the exception.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? But you never really do. That's a form of manipulation right there.
Yeah. That's
right. So and then here's really what it's about. You do that, and at that point, here's why you're a fuckboy. You're not even really doing it to clap cheeks at that point because you're already smashing. This is the stage that I'm talking about. You're already smashing.
This is your ego that needs feeding.
But it's your selfishness.
True.
You start and laziness. You start realizing oh, I don't want to fix what's going on. They're gonna get tired of it, so I need to do X, Y, and Z to really kind of reel them in a little bit. And I think there's a term for that, leading them on. I heard something like that somewhere. But
is that a term? Is that from this decade? All right, well, hold on.
No, that was back when I was in my 20s, so 1960 something. So, yeah, I was in my 20s in the 60s. That's the joke.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, I was about to say I'm pretty sure it's still 2 decades ago. So,
but that's the craziest thing I witnessed. My former male best friend slept with a guy, and broke up with his girlfriend, and she later slept with a woman. And he cussed her out of bar.
Whoa.
Well, They may
bruh.
be fuckboys, but they woke as fuck, so that's
Bro,
good.
they mad
That's good.
progressive, bro. Like if like that is the best way to do some petty shit right there. And they love
That's
how
yeah.
honest
See,
y'all are,
that's
so they continue to fuck with y'all. You know what's crazy though? Like Miss Mylene over here made a good point. Like, they love how honest y'all are, so they continue to fuck with y'all. Cause it's true, man. Like the illusion of shooting yourself in the foot. Like, look, I hate to tell you this, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's just, look, I'm going through a lot of things right now, but I can't. But I don't want to lose you either. You know what I mean?
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
right.
like, like if I bring you in with me, like if I bring you into my world, it's gonna be chaos, and you don't deserve
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah.
and like all of a sudden, like, oh my god, yes, take your time. Like, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to the club. Don't text me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, and it's like I said, it's like, oh my god, he's so honest. And this where the trap comes of, like, when the friends, because you always got that woke friend that at some point they stop being friends with that person because they keep fucking with that person's relationship. Like, yo, he's
Yeah.
playing with
Yeah.
you, he ain't shit. And I'll be like, yo, dead ass. Dead ass, you gonna listen to her? You gonna listen to her for her? He like, no,
Yeah.
he's playing with you. He like, no, you don't know how I do. You know how vulnerable he is. I'm like, look,
That's right.
I'm emotional regardless. I cry all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch the Lion King to this day. I'm still crying, and I'd be crying like damn, he's showing so much emotion. I'd be like, yo, for real. And then all of a sudden, bro, you know what I mean? That then that at that point it'd be like, oh, you playing me. And then like even then I'd be acting offended like, I did no such thing. You know what I mean? I was 100% honest with you. With just you literally read in between the lines.
Yeah.
So at that point, yeah, you're an asshole. You can be the
Here's something that I get asked a lot is
by who?
why do men cheat? Why do men cheat? I think there's a lot of why do people cheat really? We'll go ahead and do that one, right? We'll do that all hashtag not all men bullshit. We'll do it for this one because everybody cheats, right? But here's what I could tell you. Opening the fuckboy playbook and telling on ourselves. For a lot of people, and I can't speak for everybody, but for a lot of people, it's insecurity.
Yeah.
That's the source of it. Why do people cheat? Insecurity. Because you were raised to find value in yourself by the
amount of women.
your sexual prowess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you as soon as it starts as a teenager,
mm-hmm.
you haven't lost your virginity yet, get clowned.
Yeah.
Go into college age. You've only fucked this many times, get clowned. You went home by yourself at the party, get clowned.
Bro, that was the whole premise of American Pie. Like 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Like first one, it was like, yo, we can't graduate high school being virgins. And then in college it was like, bro, we need to get laid in college. Like literally, that was it. And that was a rom-com. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like it was a teen movie, but it was supposed to be a rom-com because at the end of the day, everybody ended up with who they were supposed to end up with. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's it.
But check this out. If you attach the value, if you're raised from a kid, by the way, from a kid, I remember, and my parents aren't bad people. It's just everybody needs to learn and grow, and each generation wants to be better. But I remember getting clowned by my own father when I'm 8 years old. Because I don't want to go to talk to a girl in church. Because I get nervous at 8 years old. Yeah, at one point. I used to be there.
You used to go to church? Damn, bro.
We won't go there. We only got 4 people watching. We don't need to lose half of them now.
Okay.
But check this out.
Go ahead.
Man, you made me lose my train of thought. Okay, yeah.
Your
so
dad was
I'm a little kid
in church,
and he sees I'm 8, 9 years old, nervous around a girl. He's like, "No, you need to go over there. Like, no, stop. Go talk to her." And instead of just like, "Hey, chill. Go be friends with her. Don't be friends with her." You know what I mean? Just be comfortable. You should be comfortable. Instead of saying like, "Hey, by the time I was your age, this and that." You know what I mean? When you grow up and now you're 20 years old, you're 25 years old, you're 30 years old, and your entire value of who you are as an individual, right? So whether maybe you're a woman and that's how you value your worth. This is how you know if you're attractive or not, whether or not you're pretty or not. If you're a dude, whether or not you're a real man or not, right? If they're all tied to sexual activity, then the idea of monogamy uh, if you can't find that worth in yourself by yourself, then you're gonna continue to seek it out elsewhere.
I mean, it's the whole premise of temptation at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, here's my thing, right? At the end of the day, I'm not in here before everybody, starts quoting us and stuff. Like, all I'm saying is, I understand that the cheating thing, it could be a case by case situation. You know what I mean? With the justified cheating, like, I'm not. Well, we're not living in your shoes. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going on in your household or whatever. Wherever you and your significant other are living or doing your business. However, I will say though, for the majority of the time, it becomes you start projecting your insecurities towards your partner or somebody else, because what happens when you're in a long enough relationship. You know what I mean? You start getting complacent. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not calling your wife beautiful no more. Maybe she's not complimenting you no more. You know what I'm saying? And then the temptation happens. You just be out there and somebody goes like, "Oh my God, you're so cute," and you'd be like, "Oh, I still got it." And for a lot of guys, and I can only speak for men, it's about, especially when you like Robo said, if your self-worth was all about your sexual prowess, a lot of times you want to know if you still got it, right? That's the term, right? I mean, a lot of midlife crises, are hinged on that particular fact. Do I still got it? That's why some dudes buy some bikes. They try to be whatever.
Think about that question. Do I still got it?
Uh-huh.
That's the insecurity.
100%. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? You want to be like, do I still got him? Am I still the dude? So, you know what I mean? Hell, a lot of times, man, like, maybe some of us are victim of this too. You know what I mean? We start reliving the glory days. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like you said, like your father did, and my father actually did this to me too, where they start projecting themselves, with us. Like, bro, but when I was your age, I'm like, yeah, bro, but you know what I mean? That's like, we're here now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
yeah.
that's the end of this. Like, that's the end of the. How to put this? Well, we need to be the end of the cycle at that point. You know what I mean? Because
100%.
Now,
100%.
Now, again, I'm not trying to say like this is the end all be all. This is why men cheat. No, of course not. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
I mean, there's a bunch of different reasons.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think personally, just by my personal experience, I think that's the most common one. Gamers Haven Network says, I think you're missing the even deeper subconscious thing. You're missing the even deeper subconscious things that hit everyone from the time we're born. New is always better. New presents, new toys, new phone, new TV. We live in an upgrade culture.
Ooh, yo, that's actually pretty good. Yo, you know what's crazy? Because the first thing that I thought is the reason why us in this particular generation right now, in this culture we live in right now, we have an issue with commitment. I'm not talking about just in relationships, just committing in general, right? Back in the day, if I called Rover from a land like, yo, bro, meet me at 9 o'clock at the movie theaters, you know what I mean? That's it. Like, he can or cannot go, right? If he doesn't show up, like, oh shit, Rover's dead. You know what I'm saying? Something happened. Nowadays, you know what I mean? You never commit to a plan. You always say something in the lines of, I'm gonna let you know, because you never know what other plans may come up that is better. You know what I'm saying? Because we always think of like, do I want to commit to the movies? Nah, what if the homies hit me up to go to the club instead of the movies? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we always live in the mentality of, no, it's always better. You know what I mean? And we never commit. Hell, I mean, Tinder, like, look at the premise of Tinder is not even a conversation, hot or not. Swipe right, swipe left. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That is the most level. I mean, like, we're always constantly upgrading. And it is so easy to just ghost somebody nowadays. We're just a text. I'm like, I'm done replying to this person because, man, the other shorty looks better. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I mean? And damn, he hit it right.
Sal says, craziest thing I've done.
Ooh.
Convinced the guy that I was only dating him. A week later, I went out to a bar with another person and got caught there. It ended with him crying on the...
Wait, hold up. Were y'all dancing on the dance floor? What song?
I think the dude on the dance floor saw her there with him, with whoever, and he was crying. He started crying on the dance floor.
Damn, what song was playing though? I feel like that's important. Like, I feel like, because it never happens like it happens in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the movies,
I am so toxic, man. I have so much growing to do because that idea just makes me laugh, man.
Just say it. Fuck it.
It does. I'm sorry. Hey, be better, Robo. I'm looking at you. be better.
Okay, cool.
Because
Can,
let me tell you
can
something.
you look at him in the playback when we rewatch this video?
I'm looking at me right now.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay,
right there.
okay. Look at me then. Look at me. Look at me.
The idea of me crying, like, because even if I was hurt, I'm not saying I don't cry. I'll go home and I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine crying on the dance floor. On the dance floor, I'll be like, don't even care. Don't even care. What's up? How you doing? High five. Hey, thank you. Look at the dude. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You know what? You took. You know what, Adi? Yeah.
You did me a favor.
You did me a favor,
you
bro.
did me a favor. I'm gonna go smash right now. Somebody else.
At home.
Just cry all night, eating ice cream like
You know what?
I'm not doing that shit on the dance floor.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I ain't gonna lie though. The reason why I asked what song was playing, because in my head, it never happens like in the movies. Like in the movie, some shit like this will go down. There's always some like really sad song or like R&B song that always happens to play. Yeah. The DJ knows like, hey, bro, I got you. Let me intensify your emotions. Nah, but you know what I mean? If it was like some gangster shit, right? I feel like I would react way more. You like, not cry, no emotion, but I will do exactly what you did. Like I'll be hanging out. I'll show face. I'll be with the homies, right? The homies gonna clown, right? Like, damn, bro. Yo, wasn't that the shorty you was with last night? Like, yo, bro, don't worry about it. Like, yo, bro, yo, it's me, though. Chill. And then I start doing my thing, and then you be like, you know what? I ain't feeling too good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to take home.
I'm just out of here. This place, you know what? This place is whack anyway.
Bro, it's like hey, yo, Cypher, you good? Like, bro, relax. I'm good. As a matter of fact, remember that one show that told? Yeah, she texted me. She's on her way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. And then you just go home, bro. You ghost your boys for like 20 days, and they be like, what happened? Yo, work. And then, like, next time you see you lose 15 pounds. Like,
lose 15 pounds. Let me tell you something. Off topic.
I didn't stress eat.
We were talking about what depression does to some people, or what, like, you know, even acute depression, just like situational shit. I envy people who lose weight because they don't eat. Like, hey, you need to remember to eat. You need to take care of yourself. I'm like, remember to eat? I'm on third lunch. Shit.
Yo, no, that ass though. Like, it's weird. Heartbroken, I lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you what, my girl leave me right now, I'm gonna have a 6-pack, but in 2 months, right? You know what I mean? Babe, don't leave me if you're watching. My point is, you know what I'm saying? It's like she might leave me and come back. It's like, yo, you say you don't ever come back?
Figure out the trick. Okay.
I'm gonna figure out the trick. It's like, she comes back every 2 months. And then, and second, right? It really depends on the stress. Like when I was a little off topic, but like with the whole, like my last year in the Air Force and everything was going on, and like, well, a different topic, but I was going through a whole different life situation. Then I gained weight, but for some reason, heartbroken or like, just heartbroken doesn't even matter. Like, you know, God forbid, like if somebody dies or whatnot, and I'll be like, I lose weight. I forget to eat. I forget, you know what I mean? Like I just curl up in the bed and just, that's it. You know what I mean? Now,
lucky.
Yo, no, you said lucky. It's like, damn, I wish I was heartbroken right now.
Shit, I could use a couple heartbreaks right now. Shit. I'm on. Hey, by the way, I'm day 21 on keto.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah, I just want to say.
Damn, bro, I'm saying though, you're looking good though. See, that's how you positive reinforcement for the home.
But just wait, Marlene leaves me tomorrow. That's 2 medium pizzas by myself.
Nah, because I would never leave you.
But, huh?
Nah, because I would never leave. Nah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's not you. Nah.
Bitch, I'll stop you from eating the pizza. Nah, fucking.
Hey, you would, not from across the Pacific, you ain't.
Well, when you get to Georgia, I got you.
Hey.
No.
Hey, babe, don't leave me until I get to Georgia.
Yeah, just hold off to it. Just hold off for going home. Hold on, let me see. What if it's the Sarah McLachlan trap mix playing and he was sad about the puppies? That's true. You'll see, Blurred of the South, he wasn't even sad about you. It was about the pup. Yeah, but it was the track version.
Oh, copyright hit. Copyright hit.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, you singing it. Yeah, that shit was so bad that they probably like, nah,
It was so good, YouTube's going to be like, oh, no, that's clearly Sarah McLachlan.
Clearly, you can tell. Now, here's the thing, though, right? Okay, so has that ever happened to you when some fuckboy behaviors has been done to you, Robo, and you have not necessarily, obviously we established that it happened in a dance floor, but has that ever happened to a point where you were just like, you know what I mean, colors, you know, all colors turn gray, you know what I mean, the sky was always rainy?
Let me tell you something.
Are you allowed to answer?
No, yeah.
I'm just making sure, you know what I'm saying? I see.
Yeah, my lane's totally okay with me talking shit about people in the past.
That's
It's
long.
not allowed to say nothing good.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say this person was great. You like,
You know, not including my wife, but my favorite relationship was.
obviously, it's like last night when they asked us like what was our favorite date. I was like, clearly what all of us
The
met
one
on.
where you met, yeah,
Clearly,
duh.
what? Come on, bro. Like I saw a literal unicorn. Like, but go ahead.
But so I definitely 100% got played in one relationship. So let me just tell you all something. If you're going through your girl's internet browser and you start typing www dot and it finishes sugar baby finder or some shit like that, sugar daddy finder.
I'm sorry. I did not expect that, B. I ain't gonna lie. Though. I thought like you're gonna find like gang bang anonymous or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm good with that. Like, hey, we're on board with porn. That's fine.
Okay. Yo, wait.
If they look like sugar daddy finder,
with your broke ass.
I might be rich. I'm trying to. Hey, I'm gonna be like green screening like next to private planes. Like I'm trying to build a brand here, man.
Bro. Obviously, that's not you now. That was you in the past.
Oh yeah, before I was super rich.
You
in
had
my giant mansion.
This
right now.
this is the glow up,
bro. And then I'm like super mad. I'm like, what's going on here? Why did this pop up? But I put www dot. Oh, that's old, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we've been dating like a year by now. And by then, I'm like, so you haven't cleaned your browser history in a year?
I never clean my cookies, though.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, bro, let me tell you. This was a straight Backpage lady. Do you remember Backpage? Do you know what that is?
Oh, I mean,
FBI shut it down. Backpage was a place where you can get like massages, like with happy endings.
Oh, the happiest of endings.
Straight up hookers, prostitutes, sex work. It was a place for sex work. By the way, I support sex work. Sex work is real work.
But we don't support Backpage.
And Backpage was a good, safe place for people to.
So we do support it?
Huh?
So Backpage was good? Because you said the FBI shut it down.
Yes, Backpage is good.
Oh, sorry. I protect my favorite man.
And FBI shutting it down actually created a more dangerous place for sex workers because what they were able to do was rape people and talk amongst each other and go, hey, that guy is dangerous or this and that. It created a safe place for them. But the FBI shut it down instead of just cleaning up human trafficking. They just shut the whole thing down. Okay. And now, But now we have OnlyFans and, blah, 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 blah.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans coming soon.
That's neither here nor there. I support sex workers.
Molly says, get it together.
I don't support.
All right, bro.
I don't support somebody lying about their sex work while they're out there finding sugar daddies when they're dating me.
So when you found out this person was finding looking for sugar daddies applications, how did you react?
Oh, I was mad. I was mad. I'm like, what is this? And then she was like, oh well, that's old, and I thought we were gonna break up, and this is that. And instead of going, okay, this is clearly not a good relationship to be in. We should break up. I go, all right.
If I catch you
one more time, I better not see that in your history.
If I catch you one more time, there will be consequences.
Hey, I'm starting to get mad. You do this like 13 or 14 more times, I'm gonna be super pissed.
No, I don't want a new pair of shoes. Okay, just leave them in the closet.
Wait, what kind?
Nah, so God damn, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that happened to you. Actually, I'm not, cause then it got you to the place you are now.
Plus, let me tell you something. I don't believe in karma, but if karma was real, I had that coming anyway. So,
I don't believe in karma.
I should have just sat there and be like, "That's about right." That's about right.
So for me, I got bro. I obviously not as funny as yours, but I just got played in the sense of like I finally felt what's to be on the other side of like being line manipulated and like So it will be something like, yo, like, yo, why is this dude texting? Like, yo, he's just a friend. I was like, really? All those damn emojis? I'm like, yo, why you always tripping? You never trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. And I'll be like, all right, whatever, man. Then be like, hey, yo, I'm going out tonight. It's like, oh, shit, yeah, I'll come through. I ain't doing nothing tonight. Like, oh, no, it's just me and a couple of my friends and stuff. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, the social media be empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, the stories. And you'll be like, oh, you know, like, how come every time you go out, you know what I mean? When you go out with these particular friends who I haven't not met yet, the stories are clean. But every time, yo, we can't go 15 steps while the, a whole adventure. And I'll be like, what's going on, babe? And then it was just a lot of the, you know what I mean? Like, I would get hit up. It's like, yo, you want to come over and stuff? I'm like, cool. And then be like, I got to work early, right? It's like, oh, I can't spend the night? And I'd be like, nah, you can't. And I'm like, why not? Like, it was like, well, because, you know what I mean? It's not serious. Like, well, let's make it serious. Like, I don't think we're ready. I'm like, why are we not ready? And I'd be like, all right, cool. Then here's the worst part about this, right?
Hey, baby, who's that? Who you on the phone with?
I know.
That's my dad. That's my dad. That's my dad. You know, he's taking me in. I gotta go. Bye.
He's taking me in. I was like, why you still have a landline?
You're 27 years old. What the fuck?
Plot twist. You know, she was calling him daddy. See, which, by the way, that is the creepiest thing you can call your significant other. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, is this creepier than Poppy?
Hey, I don't like Poppy or daddy.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't do neither or. You know what I'm saying? I was like, do not call me Poppy. Don't call me daddy. I mean, you know what I mean? It's creepy as fuck.
All right.
Yeah, it's just, does the wifey calls you which one?
Nah, neither really, but I don't know. She calls me babe, but it's like
I get babe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't get babe either though. Like, what? Am I a baby? Am I an infant?
Bae. I say bae because, you know, it's different.
Bae? B-A-E?
B-A-E, bro. Get with the times.
That's good. The times. Like, what's that, 2009?
Whoa. You motherfucker, you from the 70s? It took you a little longer than me to get there.
I call my sweet thing.
Sweet.
You know?
Hey, well,
little sugar.
Hey, how you doing, Sugar Lips?
Hey, sugar, come over here.
Damn.
That's what I call. Call my sweet thing.
Damn, sweetheart, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, sure. Hey, Mark J, that's for bras, right? What the fuck?
That's my dame over there.
Nah, man. But yeah, it basically what it is.
If anybody's paying attention, I think they saw me pick up this like empty glass like 3 times already.
Okay, well,
you know what's funny is Puerto Ricans call everybody papi.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans call, like, I have like everyone like, yo, papi, que la que hay. I'm like, nah, tranquilo. You know what I mean? Like, it's normal. Yeah, I'm just saying, no. I'm just saying, like, what, like,
my aunts would hit me up and like, hey, papi, I just want to see what you're doing. And for me, I only grew up calling papi like either straight up your father,
yeah,
like, you know, or ay papi, right? And so it's like, all right, it's like that. But like when I didn't know that, like everybody did it,
bro. I'm kind of mad at myself. Didn't bring it up last night during the stream where we're talking about like obscure turnoff, and to me, like, legit, like, you know what I mean, like, especially like nowadays, you know what I mean.
Is it because you have daddy issues? Is that why?
Probably, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, probably. Like, yeah, I mean,
like, don't call me papi.
Like,
I couldn't call anybody papi. You don't call me.
You don't call me papi. No, when shorty shoot the shot, be like, oh, he daddy though. I'm like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? He daddy. I'm like, so what you call your father? You know what I mean? Because like one of the memes that's like possibly older than time.
Nobody 30 years old calls their dad daddy though. And as a matter of fact, the ones that do, that's more weird to me.
It's weirder than. Okay, so explain to me the logic. Yes. Okay, explain to me the logic of, so you're pleasuring your lady, and she goes like, "Damn, daddy, that's so good." And I'm like, why, daddy? Why the person? Why does this good loving gets the pronoun of the the man who gave who help create this your lady, your wife, your girlfriend? I'm just saying. I mean, I can't use those words at work. I got in trouble in the job for using.
This house says she gets in trouble for using dear, sweetie, honey. And I'm gonna tell you, that's surprising. I've never heard of a woman getting in trouble for that. That's interesting.
I know. Well, it's funny because like I know in the military we can't use it.
Well, that's
male, you know what I'm saying?
You can't even use names.
That's true. They gotta.
Yeah.
So,
hey, how you doing, Chris? Huh?
First of
That's
all,
airman.
first of
That's
all,
airman.
hey, first of nah, fuck you. I retired as a tech sergeant. Get it
Yeah.
right.
Hey, we're all airmen.
Like, what a big A. I like, go ahead, call it
Yeah,
General
yeah,
Airman.
yeah,
Tell me
yeah,
how that
yeah.
goes and shit.
You know what it's like? You know how like a parent yells at their kid,
Mm-hmm.
and like depending on what the kid's doing, it's either your kid or my kid. Hey, come get your son
Come get your. Oh yeah.
because he's acting up. That's how airman was. Hey, we're all airmen
Mm-hmm.
until you fuck up.
It's like,
Then
yo,
it's you, airman. Get your ass over here. Don't
yo,
call me airman.
yo. You know it's crazy. Like if you fucked up often, like in the military, in the Air Force, airman starts feeling like a slur, like a derogatory term, like shut up, airman. I'm like, first of all, fuck you, like like sergeant. You all due respect. Nah, but yo, speaking of fuckboy behavior, man, is the military a breathing ground for so much fuckboy behavior because you already automatically have so many outs, lady. If you're dating somebody in the military, right, and he says, "Hey, I can't see you this weekend. I got a TDY," right? Ask him where. If he starts stuttering, he lying to you. I'm gonna tell you why. Every time I had a homie, right? I felt so bad for her. She was dating this dude for like a year. You know how he broke up with her? He told her he's deploying. Like, yo, I'm gonna be deploying for 6 months.
So what do? You just gotta hide in your house. You
Yo,
can't go to any
she
spot.
found him 2 weekends later at the club.
Yeah.
He kept. I'm like, bruh. I was like, and she goes like, damn, he could have just broke up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker was deployed and shit. So, you know what I mean? Sending me emails that he missed me. Like, damn, he went back to the emails. Like, yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, definitely understand that I had a Southern colleague call me sweetie, and I was not having it. I mean,
That's a good topic though. So that right now, Blood of the South and Mylene are having a conversation about like, so people, and you're in Georgia right now, so I'm sure you've heard it. Like, oh, sweetie, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing,
sweetie
sweetheart?
sugar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I think that so there's a power dynamic that is involved here, and I know it's gonna sound like a double standard, but it really, for me, whenever it comes to like what I think is okay and not okay, it really has to do with like I live my life as a basis of harm. Like there's a harm continuity here, where you want to try to do the least amount of harm, right? So a man calling a woman sweetie at work, there's a power dynamic there given a long range of history, right? So infantilizing women and being condescending to women, talking to them like they're children, that's bad, right? When a woman does it, there is no history of a power imbalance there. Like there's no history of oppression. And if the roles were reversed in the last 1,000 years, women have been oppressing men, then it would be different. So it hits different. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if it's double standard. I don't care like, well, that's reverse sexism. Nope.
No, it's not.
When a woman says sweetie, it's not the same as when a man says
well,
sweetie.
I'll go off the mentality of threat levels. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, like like if a dude, like hell, even now, if like an older dude, let's say I'm 12 years old, and like a 40-year-old dude be like, hey, come here, sweetie, and I'll be like, okay, clearly this is I feel uncomfortable, right? It's the same mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like if when a girl, like more times than not, woman it'll be more like a term of endearment, just a figure of speech. You know what I mean? Like pronouns. You know what I mean? Like it's just sweetie, sugar. Like especially here in the South. Now here's where I'm gonna do a plot twist, right? And Mylene, let me know if this happened in the Panamanian community, right? But in the Dominican community, waitresses have a bad habit of calling, like you go out to dinner or lunch with your significant other, with your girl, and Dominican waitresses would be saying stuff like mi amor, mi cielo, mi vida, my love, you know what I'm saying? And now here's the issue, right? Let's use the same logic you use. However, it's when they address your wife or your girl, it's like, damn near like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially like it's really, really disrespectful. Almost like, and sometimes they'll start like rubbing on your arm and stuff, and like a lot of times, you know what I mean? Like I don't like it, right? Not because it brings like brings issue. Like my girl grew up in, like, she's Dominican, she grew up in that that environment. Like it's a meme at this point, right? But I don't like it because like, yo, why are you ignoring her while we're both here? You don't know me like that. You don't know. You don't know what kind of problem this can cause. And we like, I had like an actual issue with somebody, and the reason why, like even my guys be like, yo, why you have to do that? I was like, well, because if you act up and you call her out for her, her doing that bullshit, then you're an insecure girl. Then you know what I'm saying, that she was just doing her job. The bottom line is that shit is just disrespectful, because if she's talking to, like, let's say she's talking like that to both of us, then it is what it is, whatever. But when you go like, hey, what you want? Quiere más agua? Tienes sed? And I'd be like, yeah. And then she walks away, leaves my girl's cup empty. I'd be like, all right, bro, we have an issue.
Well, I mean, that's them being extra too. But I think I agree with you. But if the roles were reversed, it's the same. You know what I mean? A dude waiter comes up and is like, hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. And like,
here's the difference.
You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, hold on. Why you say "y tu bonita" to her, and then to me, I'm like,
here's the issue. Here's the issue though. That would, like, in my experience, that has never happened, because dudes, especially Dominican cats and machista motherfuckers like that, tables will be flipped the minute somebody looks at your girl, like a waitress, like uncomfortably, like, y tu bonita, que tu quieres? Like, oh, you know what? She ain't hungry no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, immediately, right? Which is,
we're both starving.
We're both we out, bro.
Starving to death.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that's what I mean. But like the other way around, I'll be like, oh, I'm just working. Why she acting like oh, insecure, insecure bitch. You know what I mean? Like, nah, it'd be like that. And that's something that happens in the Dominican community. I don't know.
Jen says that's a fuckball move. 100%.
100%.
The waiter, right?
Yeah, the waiter. Yeah. 100%. Not me. I'm defending my honor, bro, because it's medieval times. You know what I'm saying? How crazy would it be if like I legit like flip my table? I'll be so sad. I'll be like, oh, I got a little too hot, guys.
All right. I guess it's just us, and that concludes the show.
You know what's crazy though? I wouldn't be able to like stop the streaming because like my keyboard will be somewhere. I'll be like, I was like, yo, Robo, this is your show now. If my mic still works. Yeah, the waiter. Yeah, the waiter's an asshole. Let's just call it that. This is a hypothetical waiter. Let's call him Javier.
But you know what's funny? Let me tell you something else though.
Go ahead.
I hate the opposite. So here's why I don't envy waiters, right? I don't envy waiters who have to worry about shit like that. And so for me, if I was a waiter, I would just be normal. Yeah. Just be normal. Don't compliment one side and not the other. Don't. Shit. Maybe don't compliment fucking anybody.
Nah, fuck them. I hate it here anyways.
Hey, how are you doing? What would you like to eat? Would you like to see the specials? Don't call me cute. Don't call me sweetheart. But here's the interesting part, when they overcompensate.
Yes.
And then like someone will come up to me and let's say it's a female waitress, and they're like, only talk to my wife. And they're like, yeah, okay, okay, thank you. Because they're like, I don't want to talk too much to him, because every time I talk too much to the dude, they get mad and I get stiffed on the tip. You know what I mean? So it's like, just be normal. Everybody just be fucking normal.
I actually don't care about that, because to avoid any type of uncomfortable situation, I have a story about that in a second. I just tell my girl, like, just order for me. You know what I like? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be I say a joke and somebody laugh a little too loud, a little too hard, a little too extra. Yeah. I'd be like, you know what? Look, let's just not. You know what I'm saying? And
my relationship with food, that's never a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
even in my fuckboy days, I'm like, listen, there is no time for flirting right now. I am hungry.
In those exact words.
That's it.
Damn, you were such an efficient fuckboy.
How you doing? Oh, you work out? Yeah, that's nice. Can I get some biscuits?
I'm gonna tell you right now, asshole. I highly doubt that's how the transaction went. Hey, you were like, you know what? No, hold on.
They would squeeze my arms and be like, "Oh my god, you are the most attractive customer I've ever had." Dude, I hate it when they do that shit.
Is this Hooters?
Hooters, they don't even do that shit. I got mad when I first went to Hooters. I'm like, here we go, and here's a. What can I get you? Excuse me, eyes up here. What can I get you?
Bro, like, the first time I went to Hooters, bro, was in Florida. That was disappointing.
Was it?
I was like, well, because it sounded like the cast of Breaking Bad was working that night. And I was like, all right, clearly, this is
Which one? The meth users or the dealers?
Definitely the users.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Marlene says, sometimes in Panama, but not as aggressive and thirsty. Oh no. Nah. The drought is real in DR, man. Like, look, no, I'm gonna tell you right now. When you guys meet Catherine,
keep me in the town. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Just talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
You got. Hey, I believe in you.
words. Palabras. Shit. Hey. Nah. But no. But that ass though. Yeah, like yo, in DR, right? That shit like it's like legit aggressive, legit thirsty as fuck, and worst of all, it's blatant. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, like okay, I know it's aggressive, but blatant is different because it's right like in your face, and sometimes you really gotta shut that shit down. You know what I mean? Because again, you know what I mean, I'm not trying to go home and trying to explain somebody else's behavior. It's like, so why was she so friendly to you? And I'd be like, first of all, all I wanted was just some chicken fingers. You know what I'm saying? That's how I talk when I'm scared. That's how I be when I'm nervous and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. We would never, ever go to that spot. You know what? Next time we're just going to go straight to the drive-thru. We won't even have to stop. You know what? You driving. You know what? I'm not even going to go with you. I'm not even going to be in the car. I don't want no issues. By the way, it doesn't happen no more because, I got fat. But my point is, that's a situation right there. By the way, that's a fucking awesome shirt. My whole deal with it, yo, is just that sometimes, man, the fuckboyism does go both ways. You know what I mean? And you gotta learn how to recognize that shit. Now that Robo's back and I'm done with the banter, with myself, I'm talking to my other personality. I always say this: keep it 100. Don't lie. You'll be surprised, and it's gonna sound like a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. You'll be surprised how open people are to honesty, you know what I'm saying? Because if, like, look, men and women, they both like sex. They both like have a good time. And if you keep it 100 with somebody, like this, these are your intentions. If they're with it, then they're with it. If they're not with it, then they're not with it. Just go on, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, P.S., for my dudes out there, if she curbs you, if she don't reply to your text, shut the fuck up. Go on, move on. Don't be blowing her up.
How embarrassing I feel it would be. I get that it hurts people's feelings, but I never understood that whole, like, go crazy in the chat thing. Like I don't understand it for toxic masculinity reasons, not even for like good guy reasons.
Yeah.
Like, well, if someone curbs me, it's my toxicity that drives not blowing their shit up.
Oh yeah,
because I have to at least appear that doesn't affect me.
Oh, I'm petty, bro. I'd be like I get like back in the day, I will get curved like that. Yo, I'm saying, like, don't be acting like, oh, hey, stranger. I wouldn't reply. That's it. You ghosted me. That's it. You,
that's
nah,
it.
B.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So how much worse it is to me? That's like, you there? Hey, what's up? Did I say something wrong? Hey, just so you know, I'm actually pretty nice. Sorry if I said something wrong. Hey.
Booty pics. Hey,
fuck you, bitch.
Hey, booty.
Send nudes.
Oh,
you know,
what? Oh,
how? What?
Also, and again, just we're in this topic. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a good way to end this shit. If your first course of action after when you start a conversation with somebody is to send a dick pic, you're not gonna get no cheeks. That is not. Nobody wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? That is just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Get some jokes, some dad jokes. Do something. Do not. If that's like your first... look, I might be wrong. It's never happened to me. I've never seen it happen to anybody else, judging for the memes and shit like that. But I just can't see a woman going like, you know what? This is enough for me. Thank you for sending me this picture. Here's my number. Here's my... You know what I mean? Come by. Stop by. Don't send that shit.
There are so many women out there.
I feel bad.
That really do like having sex.
Yeah.
That love it.
They just don't like you.
You know what's funny? Here's how this is the key. Just be honest. Hey, how you doing? Only looking for sex. Would you like to meet up? You're gonna get blocked 97% of the time. That's cool, right? They're gonna get offended. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" At least 3%, probably more, are going to be like, oh, thank God. That's what I was looking for. Let's do this. Can I get a dick pic, please? Because, I need to figure out, very nice. Let's meet up.
By the way,
that could happen.
I still feel that he massaged that number, that 3%.
Oh, yeah. It's probably higher. I'm just saying, like, even if in your head, like, it's a little bit, it's still, just go ahead.
Legit.
Doing it without consent. People don't understand the concept of consent. That's the problem.
No, that 100%. And my whole thing is, I mean, kind of to end this shit on a happy note, is that remember, stop with the bullshit. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. If you're a manipulating person, you know what I mean? Like if you're out here, promising shit you're not willing to give, you know what I mean? Just stop. Just stop it. You know what I mean? It's gonna create more like not even for the other person. I'm saying for you. It's gonna create you more drama, more issues. I don't know. Maybe you're addicted to the drama, even though a lot of guys say like I hate drama, and they're the first one to cause it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, just be honest. If you're really tired of the damn drama, if you really want to change, or if you really just wanna just have sex, man, it's 2020, man. Sex positivity is making leaps. You know what I mean? All of us, everybody's becoming more open, more honest with themselves. You know what I mean? You should do the same thing too. And also, fuck the nice guy narrative. You're a piece of shit.
That's right. Hey, check this out.
Go ahead.
We have the links. We got a link tree. If you're watching this in the future, go watch.
Take your time.
Cypher. I almost call him by his real name.
I know, right? Go watch.
Check out Cypher World on Twitch. He's gonna be playing scary video games. You'll see me on there, and then check out the YouTube channel, Cypher as well. Of course, subscribe here. I also have a channel I do with my other friends. I co-host with 2 other people. It's all about comics. I freaking love comics with an exclamation point. Do a little search in the search bar. You'll see us come up. We do mainly interviews with all the pro comic book creators.
Also,
but that's pretty much all we have.
Also, real quick, if you guys want to continue this conversation with us or any other topic you guys might have that you guys want us to cover up here, by all means, also hit us up on the Discord. And like I said, we're gonna do these every Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be 2 dudes, one sober, one possibly drunk. Which one's gonna be on Thursday? We don't know. So yeah, come through, come kick it with us. It's a good time. We're just gonna be bullshitting. But with that being said, Robo, I'm out. You out as well?
Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Register to vote. Register to fucking vote. It matters.
Okay.
See ya.
Black Lives Matter.
Hell
yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I haven't ended the stream yet. Don't say nothing crazy.
Okay, here.
We're done. Congratulations.